What's up, guys? Today I've got for you a really uncommon one. This is the Patagonia Nano-Air Lost Arrow Edition um, jacket. So this is really, really cool, really rare and uncommon jacket. It's expensive, it's very comfortable and warm, and yeah, I'm just going to kind of go over some of what the manufacturer says about it because there's not a whole lot of information about these out there. So I'll just kind of read off to you guys what they say, and I'll just kind of fill in with the information that I've got and let you know what I think about it. But anyway, they've wrote down that it's got an air permeable mid flex shell with warm even when wet full range insulation that sheds excess body heat and moisture buildup during high aerobic output. It features a DWR finish, and you can combine it with next to skin products to create an airflow control system for cold to freezing conditions that requires fewer layering adjustments and a lightweight extreme and it's lightweight and extremely packable. So the insulation is called they call it their full range insulation, and basically it's like a polyester acrylic blend, and it's just super stretchy, and it's designed to move with you really well, and it does. It's very warm. It doesn't really block the wind. The outer shell is DWR treated, so it blocks moisture pretty well, and it expels moisture as you're heating up, but it doesn't block wind all that well. And they wrote on in their description of the item that it is good for cold to freezing conditions. I've used this all the way down to -10, -20 degrees, right in that range. And like I said, with the right layering that you have underneath of it, if you've got a good base layer, a good mid layer, or like a heavyweight base layer underneath, this thing, as long as you're moving and keeping your body temperature up, yeah, you can use it in very, very cold temperatures. So especially if you have some kind of shell over top of it to block out any precipitation and wind, this is incredible. The shell is 100% textured nylon with a DWR finish in their description. The insulation, like I said, is that full range insulation, and there's 2 ounces of it. And the lining is 100% polyester. Some of the features that it's got a helmet compatible hood. So this hood up here is actually really big. It packs down small you can see it inside. It doesn't look too big, but it opens up really, really wide. It gets to be huge, and it's very comfortable and warm. It hugs right around your face pretty nicely. And it's got integrated elastic tensioners, so there's no shot cord or anything. It's just this elastic, like right there on the sides, so it automatically adjusts right around your head pretty perfectly, even when there is a hood that you're wearing. It's got a full front zip. This is, like I said, this is straight from their description, so I'm just kind of filling it in. But the whole the whole front is zippered, so you can actually take this thing off. It's not a half or quarter zip that you have to take the whole thing off. You can just take it off pretty quick and easy, and put your layers on however you want, or get access to the inside without having to take everything off. But anyway. It's designed for full range of movement, is what they say. That's specifically that the insulation, the full range insulation, moves really, really well compared to some other insulations that are out there. It's got 2 insulated front pockets. So down here, you've got these 2 pockets for your hands, and they actually are insulated. So if you put your hand in here, you can see this is the back, this is the front, and there is a good bit of insulation. So they work as hand warmers. It also has 2 chest pockets. So right up here, you've got these dual kind of hidden pockets. These ones are insulated as well, so you can put stuff in there that you don't want to freeze, and it will stay pretty warm and retain heat inside of there. You've also got 2 internal pockets. So if I unzip this all the way down, inside you've got one here, and you got one here. So in here, I like to put some sensitive electronics with batteries that I don't want to die if it's really cold. Maybe water if I'm moving, like I have a soft water bladder, I'll stick in here, or water filter if I'm able to actually filter from a water source. Stuff like that I'll keep in here, as long as it's dry. But anyway, so another feature that they have down is that their cuffs here are stretch woven, and there's no bulk. So these are incredibly slim. If you can see these are super, super slim, and they stretch very comfortably, and they fit around gloves well. So these are really, really nice, and I haven't really seen them anywhere else aside from their Lost Arrow line. And on the left one, if you're wearing it, the left cuff has the Lost Arrow logo. But anyway, there's also a hidden shot cord hemlock that goes all the way around. So let me kind of zip this or open this up so you can see. So the shot cord actually runs the entire hem at the bottom, right around your waist, and it comes up into both front pockets. So this is the right side if you're wearing it. The left side is right in here, down at the bottom. These pockets are pretty spacious, so you'll find this little tab is typically way down in here. But hidden inside the hem, you can't see it, but right here, there's like a little shock barrel lock almost, but it's just like a quick little button that you can pull on, and it will tighten and lock just like that. And then to open it, you just kind of push the button and get it to fit wherever you want, and it'll pull this back in. And you can tuck it away, and it's pretty low key. It's not really up and it's not going to be dangling around all over the place like some other jackets are, which is pretty nice. So anyway, I'm going to fix this up for you real quick. Yeah, so this thing comes in weighing about 484 grams, so right around 17 ounces depending on your size. It is Berry compliant, and the multicam version is Nano-Air compliant, so for infrared and all that. And the zippers, all the zippers on it are YKK, which is really nice. So if one breaks, I've actually had one break, you can just go on the internet, find the right one, fix it real quick and easy, and you're done. And it doesn't really come in a whole lot of colors, and you're not really going to find a whole lot. It comes in your multicam, and then it comes in, they call it fatigue green and forge gray. It's just gray and basically ranger green. And the product number for it is 19375. So if you actually look right up at the back, we'll look at the tag on the inside. Patagonia US Nano-Air hoodie. You get your size, medium, regular. There's the part numbers and your washing instructions. And all these Nano-Air, or not Nano-Air, excuse me, all of their Lost Arrow line is USA made. So yeah, that's just a pretty quick rundown of all the description and features for this thing. One thing that they don't have included is that on each, the left and the right shoulder, there is loop panel for patches. And those are just your basic 2.5 by like 3-inch long ones. They'll fit, your basic patches. Anyway, like I said, I've used this from right around -10 to -20 degrees pretty comfortably. It's very, very nice for active stuff. So if you're like hiking or moving or anything like that, it's nice. If you're sitting still and static, it's not going to keep you warm in temperatures quite that cold, just because it's a very light and breathable coat, but at the same time it's warm. So if you're not doing a whole lot, if you're going to be sitting around a camp or something like that in bivouac, you're going to want something bigger and really cool temperatures. But for moving, hiking, backpacking, climbing, this is a great option. They're really, really rare. You can find them pretty much just on eBay or other secondhand auctions, sales, stuff like that. And they're very expensive. You can pretty much, I found this one for like $500, and that was a steal. Most of the time they're close to $1,000. They do make, Patagonia has a regular Nano-Air that isn't Lost Arrow. So let me grab that real quick for you. We'll kind of compare them real quick. So this is the regular Nano-Air jacket here, and I'll show you some of the similarities and differences. Open it up real quick. So this one is actually lighter. The insulation is not as heavy duty as the Lost Arrow model. You can see it does have the 2 zippers that are insulated, and it also has 2 chest pockets. But there's no Velcro on the shoulders or anything like that. This is just your civilian model that you can get just at like whatever distributor Patagonia has them at. The inside, let me see here. I don't think it has the inner pockets like this one does. Yeah, no inner pockets. But anyway, one of the big things that you'll notice is that this cuff here, it is part elastic in the front side, and the back side is not. This cuff is definitely much beefier and really, really nice. So, but anyway, thank you guys for checking out this video. I just wanted to kind of get this out there so you can get a good look and see the differences between this one, and really see the Lost Arrow model, because these are super uncommon. But thanks for checking out the video. Leave a like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff, and I'll see you in the next one.